Well, happy Friday, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey here with a quick update on what we'll be up against starting late tonight. It's a beautiful day, lots of sunshine for your Friday. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 30s, should be pretty pleasant, all things considered. Still, yes, very chilly. But do want to talk about the potential for some freezing rain for late tonight. We've been talking about this for the past couple of days. Still, the concern that we're going to see a little bit of freezing rain. National Weather Service has issued a freezing rain advisory. Pretty much our entire viewing, in fact, our entire viewing area starts at 9 o'clock this evening and goes until 4 o'clock Saturday morning. So that's kind of your window. I do not think that it's going to be freezing rain for that entire time. It is going to be a very short duration. But we've talked about this before. It doesn't take much freezing rain to cause some major problems. Now, thankfully, this looks like it's going to happen more so in the late evening, possibly into the overnight, depending on where you're at. This is all going to move from southwest to north and east. So a lot of people won't be on the roads, but if you are one of those that will be traveling late tonight, just kind of be aware, especially side streets can get slick in a hurry. When you get just a little glaze of freezing rain. So let's kind of dive down here. Let me show you this is called the HRRR. This is a high resolution model, refreshes every hour. So this kind of takes into account what's currently happening right now. And then there's always a new update coming up every hour. So we're going to be watching this very carefully. The time you see here is actually Eastern Standard Time. So subtract an hour from that. So this would take us up to around 5 o'clock this evening. Good for the evening drive, no concerns there. If you're out and about for dinner this evening, I think you're okay there as well. It's going to be probably, again, where that, the advisory kind of kicks in close to around 9 o'clock. And this would take us here to around 9, where you're seeing some of the precip going in. Now, this is picking out that it's going to be all rain. Notice there's the pink line. This would be the surface temperature that this particular model is showing. So north of that, you would see some of that freezing rain. So again, the window pretty small. It shouldn't last real long, and then the warmer air continues to just kind of push on up. This is 11 o'clock for tonight, and that's as far as the model goes so far right now. Of course, we'll continue to monitor this as we get deeper on into the day. But you can see that freezing line there's I-80, so it's starting to get a little bit further north by around 11 o'clock. Now, this could speed up a little bit. It could slow down a little bit. I don't think it would be significant at this point, but that's something that's worth noting as we kind of carry on into this evening. So that's kind of the freezing rain potential. The good news is temperatures are going to warm all through the overnight. So if you're going to be early morning traveling for your Saturday, I think the roads by that point should be fine. So that's the good news. Now, kind of carrying on into the weekend, this is the North American model. Saturday, it's going to be on and off showers. I don't think it's going to be a washout. And I know a lot of people have asked, what about the parade in East Peoria, Festival of Lights parade Saturday night? I think there's chances for rain there, but I think they're going to be pretty isolated. So I would plan on maybe running into a brief shower here and there. I certainly don't think it's going to be a washout by that point of the evening. But as we get deeper on into that night, especially into the overnight, you'll notice that the heavier bands of rain, more moisture starts to roll in. This would be early morning, 6 o'clock Sunday morning. We're starting to see some rain coming through here, and then you could see it really picking up some steam Sunday afternoon as this low kind of pushes through the western part of the state. Might hear a few rumbles of thunder. Not expecting anything severe for your Sunday, but Sunday does look to be very, very wet, especially late in the day. And it could linger on into at least early Monday morning, and there's going to be cooler air that's going to kind of push on behind this system. So we could see a little bit of a transition from some rain to snow. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot, but that's kind of worth watching as we roll into your Monday. And then the rest of your week does look to be relatively quiet so far. But it is going to be chilly for your shortened holiday work week. As far as rainfall totals go, let me slide this over here. This is also off that last model I just showed you, the North American model. And you can see pretty heavy rates to the west, up to as high as almost 2 inches in spots. I don't think that's out of the question. Again, there's going to be some really heavy rain on its way. I think an inch for most is going to be a pretty good bet for the combination of what will happen for tonight once the freezing rain changes over to rain. The isolated chances then for your Saturday, and then the heavier rain potential on Sunday. An inch is probably a good bet for many, and you could see some higher amounts here and there. So that's kind of the rundown for what to expect this weekend. But again, more importantly, what happens tonight with the freezing rain. That's what's going to cause most of the problems. So we're going to continue to update you guys. We'll have another webcast in here when I head back into the station, check all the in-house models and everything like that on the timing of the freezing rain, and as we get closer to the event coming up later this evening. And, of course, we'll keep you updated on Facebook and Twitter as well for the rest of the afternoon. Have a great Friday. We'll talk to you soon.